Hi, I'm Shelby McIntosh, and this is my Makerspace plan. So the goals for my Makerspace are I want to create a space that will allow students to work together to make, create, and invent while developing important higher order thinking skills. I want students to have a growth mindset when working in my Makerspace, where they will not be afraid to try new things and won't be discouraged from failure. I want to blend STEAM activities with the curriculum that is happening in classrooms, seamlessly creating a partnership between myself and the classroom teachers so we can make this happen. The educational benefits of a makerspace. They're a great way to integrate STEAM activities into hands-on learning activities. Students develop higher order thinking skills like problem solving, things that fall under Bloom's taxonomy. It provides a space for teachers and librarians to collaborate and align curriculum. Activities can activate both the left and right side of the brain. The left side is more analytical and like more problem solving, while the right side is more artistic and creative. Students can also develop a better growth mindset, which is the mindset that it's okay to mess up and that we learn from our mistakes. So the UTEC model is something that I would like to use in my makerspace. The UTEC model is a great way to explain and structure makerspace lessons. It stands for using, tinkering, experimenting, and creating. It provides suggestions for what students should be doing and experiencing in each stage of a maker activity. And using this model would help me achieve my goal of creating a space where students can make, create, and collaborate. Book and Build, one of my favorite parts of this makerspace class. I thought it was a perfect representation of what a school library should offer. Um, I really liked that it had the aspect of reading a book, which librarians are such big advocates of reading, but then also after you read the book, you turn right around and you do a STEAM activity that's related to the story. And I just thought that was awesome. It was a great way of blending literature and STEAM, and I think kids would really like it. And this would really help me achieve my goal of aligning activities to curriculum in the classroom. I think a lot of this would correlate to the TEKS being taught in class. The problem-solving prototype was another thing that I would like to take from this class and put into my makerspace. I would love to go all out with this project with older elementary grades. This project would help me achieve my goal of creating a space where students can invent, and I would like to host an inventors fair where students can showcase their creations and show their teachers and their friends and their parents what they created in the makerspace. Almost like a science fair, but like their own creations. 3 more ideas that I would like to take from this class and put into my makerspace. The Just Paper activity, I thought this was really fun. I think it would be a good way to show students the different ways to use paper. And the activity wasn't that hard, so I think that they would have a fun time doing it. I also thought the at-home activity was cool, especially uh, if I was if I had a makerspace right now, this would be great, especially if my school was online teaching, because then I'd be able to send these home and encourage kids to do maker activities in their own homes. I also want to take the ideas of stations and put them into my makerspace. I think that this is a great way to get kids to try out a lot of different things in the makerspace, and just give them a little bit of time to do something and then move on, and they get the whole experience. These are some of the articles that I can read to when I am creating my own makerspace. I looked through them all, and they had some really good things to say about makerspaces and just the benefits of them, what you should do whenever you're making one, and all the different things that you should do in them. These are the books that I would like to have whenever I am creating my own makerspace. All of these books are just have a lot of resources in them, either how to like organize the makerspace, different things that you can do in your makerspace. Because I know whenever I have my makerspace, I'm going to be there's going to be a lot of learning for me, for what I can do with my makerspace. Especially Dr. Kwan's book, I loved it because it was a really good introduction to makerspaces, and it had great information for how to start one. So I definitely be looking at that again whenever I'm trying to make my makerspace. The other ones are basically just the things to do in a makerspace, like the activities that you should do. So I think that those would be really helpful. All of these websites were I found out about whenever we did our online resources project. I went and looked at all of them, and they had some really good information, like lesson plans that I could go pull from, things to know when starting out, how to organize a makerspace, things like that. So these were really cool. I liked looking at them, and I will definitely archive them so I can use them later. So I drew this in my classroom the other day. I decided to envision my makerspace in the library of my school. It's actually a pretty small library, but how it's set up right now is that half of the library is books, and then the other half is tables for students to sit at. I thought the side with the tables would be a great spot for the makerspace. So I just did my little drawing, how I would organize my furniture, um, stuff like that. Storage for my makerspace. So um, I really liked this rainbow cart because I thought it would be a really good. At first, I thought maybe have it at each table to organize stuff, um, but then I thought maybe like I could organize paper, lots of paper. And then I liked the little bitty boxes because I thought it'd be good for the little materials like beads and paper clips and stuff like that. The larger shelf I thought would be good for the larger materials, like the cardboard and pipe cleaner, stuff like that. And then, of course, the plastic box would be used for just all the other things that don't fit in the other storage containers. I really liked these tables because they had wheels, and I liked especially the one on the left because it looked like that those stools can unstack and become more spots to sit. I just think that it's really important to have tables that move around easily because you want to have furniture that moves around easily so that you can change the layout of your room. And I thought that it'd be great to give kids the choice if they want to sit or stand, just whatever they would prefer. I found these articles on Dr. Kwan's website. They were very helpful for how to organize, what kind of, just how to organize the space best for maker spaces. Funding. I would like to apply for a grant in my district. Um, a lot of teachers in my district get money that way, so I would like to try that for if I were to create a makerspace. I'd also ask donations from the community, from parents. I try to cut down on costs by asking for donated supplies. I would apply for a grant with educational websites, and then I'd go on Amazon wish list to create a list of things that people could buy for me on Amazon if they felt inclined to. And these are all of the donation materials I came up with that people could give me if they felt like they wanted to. This is the letter that I came up with that I could send out to the people in the school district just to give them a heads up about my makerspace. I could send it to different organizations in the community, send it to parents just to let them know what's going on with the makerspace and what they can expect from it, and if just letting them know that if they were interested, they can donate money and supplies. These are some of the things I came up with that I would buy with the $5,000. Some of it was organizational supplies, a lot of building blocks, a lot of things that they can build to make structures like bridges and buildings, things like that. Um, the Lego stuff was really cool because they can like build a car and then program it to move. I thought that was really cool. I really liked the Makey Makey stim pack. I thought that it sounded really cool because it makes anything into a touchpad. I thought kids would have a lot of fun with that. And then I really liked the Bebot because I was looking at all the other coding stuff and I thought that looked way too hard for like kindergarten through second grade. But then I found the Bebot and I was excited because it lets them get on the coding too. My marketing plan to get the word out, I'd have a staff meeting to let the teachers know more about it. Um, I'd have introductory time with the students when they came during their library rotation, just do quick little stations to give them an idea of what the makerspace would be to get them excited. I'd invite other librarians in the district to visit to encourage them to create their own makerspaces in their libraries. I'd create a social media account. I'd post pictures, I'd make videos, I'd do live videos so people could tune in and ask me questions. And then I'd invite the newspaper to come, invite a reporter to come look at the makerspace so they can write an article to bring more awareness to the community about the makerspace. Who will use it? Students. Classes can work on activities during their library rotation, or teachers can come bring their students for like a personalized lesson. I would also like to have an after school club that meets either once a week or once a month, like a makers club. The teaching staff can use it for meetings or trainings. Scouting organizations. I thought it'd be cool to open it up to like Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts to come in to meet requirements for any patches that they're trying to earn. And then open up to any organization in the community to come use, allow them the chance to experience hands-on activities. And then finally, assessment in the makerspace. Of course, kids can do presentations of what they've created. I thought it'd be cool to have them write in a journal about what they observed, what they learned from their making activity. Look at their thought processes, just watching them do it, and then seeing what they came up with. Portfolios, just gathering what they've done, the ability to work together. Are they fighting? Are they working well together? Rubrics. I can have guidelines of what they're supposed to achieve in an activity. Resiliency. How are they holding up? Are they giving up? Are they just pushing through? Maybe the final product, just what they finished with in a makerspace. Maybe offering badges for mastering tools or programs. I thought that that'd be a cool incentive for kids to learn apps and maybe like a coding program. And then creativity. How creative is their final product? Did they really think outside the box? Is it just, them playing it safe? Things like that. I thought that that would be a nice way to assess. But that is my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.